YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ray. I am the original ordinary guy, back again with another video for you fellas. Being 30 and single hits different. It hits a different type of, I guess, tier when you're 30 and you're single. I know it's this fear. Everybody's in this big ass fear stage of, oh, I'm 30, I gotta get together, I gotta get the kids, I gotta get the wife, my goodness, slow down. My goodness, be calm. Stay stoic, remain stoic. Your stoicism should be at an all-time high. There is no panic. Like I told you in previous videos, fellas, this here is no flex. I'm not flexing like, oh, I'm 30, single, no kids, no wife. Oh, I'm not flexing. I'm just saying you're supposed to be panicking, right? That's what they want you to think. They want you, oh, you're supposed to be panicking. This is an atrocity. You're supposed to go out your way. Now your standards don't mean shit. Your morals don't mean nothing. Relax. I understand a lot of men feel the pressure. And society has put that pressure upon you. So socially, all that. You should no longer feel that as a man of getting up in age. You should have come into the person you have wanted to be. Your 20s were for you to make those mistakes and say, okay, let me on my way to my 30s, not at my 30s, but on my way to my 30s, let me start to figure out, let me start to put a plan in motion on how I can fix the problems that I'm currently facing in my early, mid, and late 20s. A lot of men didn't do that. Of course, you know where they are, you know how they feel, and you know what their life looks like at the moment in their 30s. Very tragic. A lot of suffering, a lot of just pain and agony, coming from the mistakes they've made and did not correct it, did not want to correct. But I say it hits different because now you're walking around. First of all, your body, you as yourself, or you're a billboard. So if you're a man, right, let's look at the average man that's 30. The average man that's 30 years old, just 30, no mid, no late, no early 30, just regular 30. He is not in a good place in life. He is not in a good place in life. He got dealt a bad hand. Let's give it up. Let's not BS around. He got dealt a bad hand. He probably was born. He was born in the 90s. Mom, single mom probably. Dad probably wasn't shit. Or let's say he had a 2-parent household. If he had a 2-parent household, he probably ended up better. But the majority of men that hit 30 are in a horrible position. And I can't just say, oh, it's not their fault in total. At some point, it is your fault. But if you had no guidance, holy shit, I feel bad for you. So the average man that's 30, loser mentality, not only a loser mentality, gooner, most likely, horrible eating habits, horrible body posture, just horrible lifestyle. That's the average man at 30, just the average man at 30, right? And though we know now that the average man at 30 no longer exists. So he's the below average man. It's either you're above average man or you're below average man. There's no more middle ground. There's no more being on the fence. Either you're below or you're above average, right? So that's the below average man, which is the majority of men, right? At 30. So when you pop out and you come out into this world and I am 30 plus, no kids, no wife. And you don't have that sign or that signal like you're about to panic, like it's almost over for you, like you're in a rush, like you're desperate, it hits different. It's like, whoa, this guy, he has his shit together. He has it together. He's not here to be convinced, persuaded, or, thrown off his path, because you have more direction when you're in your 30s. You have more discernment when you're in your 30s. But your sexual discipline should be at a different tier. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be at a different tier. The way you eat, the way you move, everything should be up. Everything should be higher. Everything should be, stable for the most part. And if not stable, getting stable. And if not getting stable or not stable, it should be moving up. Everything, every goddamn thing, right? But the sad reality is that people look down upon you. What did you do wrong? What the hell happened? That's what they want to know. What the hell happened? If you are a man that is a bug, if you're a man that's a shut-in, a simp, a weak man, nobody gives a damn. We are not talking about you. I forgot to put that in the beginning of the video. But nobody's completely talking about you. Okay? Let's make that very relevant while we have some time to. If you're a man that is rugged, if you're a man that does not take care of himself, nobody is asking why you have no wife and no kids. If you're a man that take care of yourself, you're in shape, you eat good, you know, you got a good mentality, you're on your grind, your hustle, everybody's gonna be looking for the woman that's on the right or the left of you. And they're gonna be looking for the kids that you're supposed to be carrying or they're trailing behind you. Or your woman is carrying or trailing behind her. Everybody is looking, everybody's questioning, everybody's wondering. You're a man of mystery. That's one of the main things that you are. You are oh my goodness, and add on masculinity, and add on ambition, and add on, you know, you having good discernment. People are going to be wondering, don't have good social skills, don't have a good sense of, you know, style, don't have good charisma. People are gonna be wondering, what the hell is going on with you? What happened? Why? And that's your thing to, you know, to talk to them about if you want to. I really don't have nothing for those guys, right? But you feel this sense of power. You feel this sense of, I don't want to say independency. You just feel this sense of strength when you're 30 and you use your sexual discernment to your ability. When you didn't fall for the traps of women coming into your space, trying to get you to, you know, lay down with them. Non-protected. Lay down with them. When they're Jezebel, when you can feel that they're Jezebel or a harlot or just an evil woman in general. That discipline has led you up to this point. And like I said, I'm an advocate for the family. I love the family. I want a family. I'm not here to say, oh man, we don't want women. Hell no. Who don't want no women? I've always said that. Who doesn't want any women? That's literally insane. That's insane. We are on a time clock as well, fellas. Women are on a time clock. Yes, their clock ends early. Ours start late. Ours start late and ours end late. You know, ours don't really start till like 35, 40, right? That's when the prime time comes. A woman's time clock, it ends very early. 30s, mid 30s, 40s if she is lucky, if she is blessed beyond belief, right? So don't pretend like you're just this invisible entity, because you're not. You're not invisible. You're not untouchable. Things can happen to you. Things will happen to you. At one point in time, the man downstairs will stop working like it did when you were 20 or in your 30s, right? Your mindset should be getting stronger as you get older. But let's keep it a stack. Everybody will come to an end. Everybody will have their prime, and then they will have the end of their prime. And they will have to realize that. So while you're gaining your steps, your stripes into your prime, and your 30s is, you know, prime time, you know, that's when the lights come on. Understand, you will be questioned. You will be questioned. Why aren't you having kids? Why aren't you married? Marriage is in a fucking toilet. So we know marriage in the West is ass. Marriage in the West is non-negotiable. It's like to not get married is a non-negotiable. You understand? To not get married is a non-negotiable. Like, if you want to get married, I ain't got nothing for you. That's how most men feel today, as do I. I don't have any commitment to give you through the government or through the state or through a piece of paper. That's BS. That's bull. I don't have time for that, and I won't put my mindset or my mentality through that, or even my potential kids through that. All right, because I know how that goes majority of the time, and I'm only going off majority of the time in the West. So, fellas, understand 30 years old is a beautiful thing. 30s is a beautiful, beautiful time period. Like, you know, you get unk status and things of that nature, but understand it's a beautiful time. But don't feel pressured. Society don't like you because you don't feel pressured. Like, when you don't panic and people see you don't panic, they're gonna, why? Because that is the state, that is the nature of who we are these days. If you're watching this video in 2025 and beyond, panic is like a norm now. They panic for everything. Panic for any and everything. When something don't go right, panic. When a little mishap happen, panic. When something do go right, people still panic. Like panicking and being stressed and being under so much anxiety is a new norm. So much, if you're not, it's like, wow, look at this guy. He's an alien. This guy, he's an alien. He's from a different planet. People look at you like you got 3 eyes. People look at you like you got 4 foreheads. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't panic and you just like keep it calm, regular, stoic. I'm here. I'm making moves, but just because I'm not making the loud moves like you want me to, which is a loud move is kids and a wife or a woman. That's a loud move. Just because I'm not making the loud moves at this age like you want me to, don't mean that I'm not making moves. Don't mean that I'm not putting belt to ass. Just because I'm not doing it in the fashion like you. My goodness, you are taxed out of everything. You are bought out of everything in today's society. Kids? Yes. Kids in the West? Woo. Y'all let me know. All right. Definitely a warning, fellas. Your 30s is prime time. Your 30s hit different when you're single. That's another damn reality for your ass. Love.